I want to welcome you back to Black Side tonight. We're going to talk about Dr. Dre and his oldest daughter, 38 with 4 kids. She's now homeless. First, I would like for you to subscribe to this channel, hit that like button, hit that notification button, and also comment on this video. Dr. Dre's eldest daughter, LaTanya Young, 38, is homeless, sleeping in a car. Her 4 children are living with friends. She's moved from Nevada back to California where she can make a higher wage. But Dr. Dre has cut her off. He refuses to give her any money. She says she hasn't talked to her father or seen her father in 18 years. But Dr. Dre was giving her money, allowance, and other things, paying her rent, but he cut her off January 2020 because she was talking about him negatively in the press. But I would like to say this. LaTanya Young is 38 years old. She's a fully grown woman. She has 4 kids. Where's the father of those 4 kids to give you child support and help you out? LaTanya Young should be able to she should be able to take care of herself and her children. Her father has been doing it ever since she's been a child. And he's probably saying, I have to give this young lady some tough love. We know that Dr. Dre is worth $800 million. We also know that he's paying his ex-wife, Nicole, $3 million a year. But sometimes, as a parent, you have to teach your child, I'm not going to take care of you for the rest of your life. And that's what Dr. Dre is doing. But the only thing I can say about that is that Dr. Dre has 4 grandchildren. Even though he wants to teach his daughter a lesson, it's important that those grandchildren have some place to stay. See, this is a tough dichotomy right here, because you want your daughter to be independent. You want her to be able to stand on her own 2 feet, and you want her to be able to make better decisions in life. But it comes with some difficult consequences. Now, Dr. Dre can find her apartment in California. He can put food in the refrigerator. He could put clothes on his grandchildren. But will that change LaTanya's situation that she's in? That she can be self-sufficient. We know that Dr. Dre hasn't been the greatest father with all his kids. We know his other kids say that he doesn't talk to them as much as he talks to the kids that he has by Nicole. But we also have to understand, as a father, and you saw this also with Brian McKnight, when he had to cut off his children and say, hey, you must go out there and fend for yourself. Most people would say that LaTanya Young is entitled. She believes that her father, because he is successful, that he has so much money that she should be taken care of for the rest of her life. We know that everybody in this world falls on hard times. And if Dr. Dre felt as though that she was striving to be her best, he would possibly give her that money. And he was giving her that money up to January of 2020. But he said enough is enough when she went to the media. So what do you do with children of rich entertainers or rich people in general who seem they can't make it on their own? I'll bet you in the next few days or week, Dr. Dre will cut her a check make sure she's taken care of, because Dr. Dre doesn't like this type of publicity. He just got out of a marriage. And now his daughter is coming after him for money. See, the hardest thing to teach a child when you have money is to have that intestinal fortitude to go out there and make it on their own. And that's what LaTanya possibly was missing. But for her to keep going to the press, that's going to make it even tougher for her to get any help from her father. I don't know why they don't have a good relationship. I don't know why they don't talk to each other. It could be something between the mother and Dr. Dre. And then, as though you know what happens in those situations, everything becomes difficult. This young lady has to understand that her father won't always be there. And he may not, I don't know if he put her in his will, that if he's not there, what's going to happen? The first thing she should do is get some child support payments going. Because you have all those kids. There is no reason that those fathers should not be paying child support to make sure those kids have a roof over their heads. And that's what Dr. Dre is mad about, really. You tell me you got kids by all these different men, or a man, and he's not giving you money to support those kids? You know how a father feels about that. But hopefully, these two can resolve this situation. Maybe he can come in and help her for a couple of months until she gets a better paying job. But Dr. Dre is a tough man. You know, he's an old school tough man. And he believes hard work and discipline pays off like it paid off in his career. A father hates to see his daughter on the streets. I don't give a damn what nobody say. She can come up to you and say, "Daddy," you say, "Okay." And I believe eventually, even though Dr. Dre wants to be tough, winter is coming. But damn it, I don't think Dr. Dre will let his daughter lay on the streets. I want to thank you for listening to Black Site. I hope you subscribe to this channel. Smash that like button, but also share this video.